And cue the music. Hey folks, 13 here, and AM Redwood is right there.
Hello.
And joining us through the magic of the internet is Ivano, and we're about to play his game, Aero's Quest. It's an early build, it's an in production, this is an Ask Plays an early episode, and as you know, always comment, like, subscribe, participate, always remember to share, do the important stuff that keeps this show going, and this channel growing, and enjoy. Excuse me folks, it's been a long day, and my voice is on its way out. And we're really excited about this title. Do I got my mouse in the title? I do got my mouse in the title. Okay, so the first question is, did you do this by yourself, or did you do this as part of a team?
Okay, first of all, hi everybody, and no, this is a work of a team, quite international team. It's me as a programmer and a game designer, and we have Ravenite Studio taking care about the arts in Chicago, and for all it concerns the PR and marketing, Beef Jack in England. So we are kind of spread around the world.
Oh, I can't turn the music back off.
Press M.
It won't work again. It won't work again. Do you have a musician? Do you own this music, or are you borrowing it from somewhere?
It is a mix. It is a mix of royalty-free musics, and being a musician myself, a few tunes are done by myself. Yeah.
Then I should be okay.
Yeah.
I hope I'm okay.
You are 100%. Don't worry.
We're gonna go with we're okay. I like it. I'm grooving on it. So in each level, oh no, there's a time limit. I gotta hurry. Oh my god, I'll hurry from now on. So sorry there, Aero. So in each level, I gotta make. Oh no! I love the parts. That's a lot of parts. So how did your team get together?
Actually, it was back in April, and I had this idea for this game. I realized myself a small prototype, and I started to search around for a graphic designer. It makes me laugh every time that it dies.
That's a lot of parts.
And I start to look for an artist. And the second try, I found this guy from Chicago, Travis, which I say hi. And we start to bond really fast, and we start to work on the game, and pretty soon everything works out very well.
Nice.
Oh, get it.
What is it? I need to get that. This whole time I've needed to get that.
Yeah. You don't have to, but it's something more you can achieve.
Oh, well, I like that. So what this is, the feeling that I'm getting here, guys, those of you joining us for the stream and watching this in an archived video format, what I'm getting here is, I don't know why I thought I was okay letting that hit me in the head. What I'm getting here is, oh my god, that's...
Okay, you can
Did I
duck
duck?
under it.
You have to crunch.
I can duck. I can duck. Oh no! The spikes have tasted my blood. So what I'm so impetuous. I just run and jump right for it. So what I'm getting here is this awesome flavor that's kind of partial platformer and partial like casual game, and I'm loving it. Okay, I got it out of sync. That's mine. Nope, no, I was not jumping on you. So, what inspired your game design here? Oh.
Okay, the game design was actually inspired from a very, very old 8-bit games. I guess was on the Atari 2600, so called Miner something. I don't even remember because I was really little kid. yet it was a very funny game. Well, the mechanics were very different, of course. And there was this idea that you had to turn all the switches green in order to achieve the level. And
break the crates.
Okay, I will break the crates. Oh wait, what? I didn't authorize that jump.
Speed.
Yes, speed. I don't know what was that. Was like the rocket was royalty or something. Oh no. Oh no, I made the wrong move.
You could have probably jumped over the rocket.
I'm really loving it. I know, Red, you would love to have access to the keyboard. Our studio arrangement is such that I kind of had to give you access of the game to begin with. We're working with a new studio since Christmas. Oh! I don't think I did several things wrong there. No. Screw that crate. No! 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 I felt it coming before it ever happened to me. So,
I like how his right arm and leg are both robotic.
yeah, what happened to poor Aero,
Even
man?
though he changed directions.
Okay, I tell you the plot.
Okay.
Basically, what you're doing is every time trying to save your beloved out of the cage, you know. What happened is that the villain of the game, called Androuse, by the way,
Yes.
was obsessed by the girlfriend of Aero, and he tried to turn him in a robot in order to make him disappear, but his love was so strong that he could escape from this evil trap, and started his quest to find the girlfriend. The name is Ariella, by the way. So
Nice.
it's the AAA. Ariel, Ariella, and Androuse is a kind of code against the AAA games. No, just kidding. I just made it up. And okay, it's not the most original plot, I have to admit. But
Hey, it worked for Donkey Kong.
exactly,
Almost.
exactly for Super Mario 2. So.
Oh, I keep thinking, I just go into this place where I'm like, I got a robotic leg, and one of these times I'm gonna get the $6 million man jump out of this dude,
Oh yeah.
and that rocket is not gonna hit me, but every time it hits me. Come here, you. Okay, this is tough. This part's actually really tough. I'm going for it. It won't stop. No. Okay, Red. I'm gonna switch places with Red. Nope, I gotta actually get up.
Okay.
You think? Here, let's slide it over.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Maybe we can do this. Okay, Red is gonna do this a little bit, so I can actually run the interview, and that'll be awesome.
Okay.
So, man, this is a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. It's got a feeling of polished to the controls that I'm appreciating. There's a very positive movement. So far, every time I've done it to myself. You know what? The game has never done it to me. And that's an important thing. I like the tiny little slice, and I'm assuming that the game kind of saves on the level you're on, so if you have to push it or put it down, you come right back to the last level you were playing.
Exactly. This is actually just a sort of alpha. The final release will adopt a system where it's going to save the level you reach, and every time you restart, you have the option to restart all over again, or from the last point within sort of checkpoint.
Nice.
Yeah.
This could make an extremely maddening cell phone game in which tilt control does the running back and forth and the crouching, and then tapping the screen does the jumping. You could make children cry with something like that.
Well, we actually have already a prototype on iOS, and as quick as we hopefully get on Steam and we finish the development for PC and Mac and Linux, probably we are going to start the development for mobile device for sure. You're not the first person who told us, so we believe it's going to be a right choice.
I think that it is a good development choice, and I think it has a place on Steam as well. Red, tell me this doesn't have Hot Pepper Challenge written all over it.
It does, and I'm terrified.
It does, and I'm terrified. There's YouTubers out there who enjoy doing like hot pepper challenges and stuff like that. I think this would be a good game to consider for that type of thing as well. Because oh my god!
I thought you could just walk under it.
Oh, it's so hard to watch. Quite devious having some of those start already green, by the way. That one especially. That is very devious work. So it's good design. You're obviously not just going in and plopping stuff down. Now, here's the question, an important interview question here. Do you have a level builder? So if this goes on Steam, can you make that level builder available so that, you know, Steam people can make their own levels and available to the community?
We are developing a map editor. So
that's good.
we are planning to release this only if we get green lit, which is probably a good. I mean, I don't want to say anything yet, but we are in a good position. So we are happy how the campaign on Greenlight is going. And if we get green lit, probably we will release, obviously for free, the map, the level editor.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be a really good thing. I'd look forward to making some levels that Red would find difficult to make it through, and I think vice versa. She's quite babelicious. So
Yeah.
did we do it? Did we?
Yeah.
This is what we have so far. We made it through the levels.
You can check other levels.
Yeah, you can check out the level. Yeah, you unlocked all the other levels.
Oh, that was the tutorial level.
Yeah, that was the easiest part.
Every once in a while, we complete a game in an episode. It happens. So it's always good to find out. So the future plans for this title, if it gets green lit, looks like it's going to include a level editor, which is awesome. And it looks like it's going to include some multi-platform release, which is awesome. And folks, while we're talking about the future of the title, remember that in the description of this video, there's a link to the Steam Greenlight. And it'd be a great opportunity to support the title by voting for it if you think that it's a good candidate for Steam. And, you know, if you're feeling positive about the game, I definitely encourage you to visit Steam and give it a little bit of love. I think that it would be really awesome to see where this can go. It's a lot of fun. It's got it fills so well the niche of platformer and casual games, because you know, I'm getting my platformer on. I feel like I can walk away from it if I need to and come back to it, whether that be that the wife or kid needs me, or my rage meter has reached its absolute maximum capacity and I have to put it down or put the controller down forever. It's good stuff. The music is there and grooving, and I'm liking the aesthetic of the game. It's all hitting good, happy places. There's, you know, a nice aesthetic. Usually this is where we talk about polish, but are you feeling a need for any real polish, Red?
No.
Feels pretty solid, doesn't it? It's a good thing. Oh, you always want to jump him, don't you?
No, I got trapped.
You
So I
always want
purposely
to.
killed myself.
I think I justify every death I had in a rocket just there. Oh, that was So I got caught up in the game for a second there. You know, turning
No!
making video games is a process of turning caffeine into code and or creativity. So how do you take your caffeine?
My caffeine is black coffee, at least 3 cups per day.
Ah, you would love it where we live. There's so much coffee here.
Really? Then I had to come to visit you.
Yeah, there's we have so much coffee that there's little stands on the side of the road, and all you have to do is pull up to the stand and you can get coffee right there. And you can get all kinds of coffee. You can get, you know, the candy coffee where you have all the creamer and the whip foamy espresso, all that stuff. I like to just get 3 shots right over ice.
Wow.
3 pure shots of espresso right over ice.
Yeah,
That is a good way
like
to start
it
the
with
day.
ice, because here I live actually on a Caribbean island, so it's
Nice.
always in Curacao, and it's always very very warm. So sometimes nice ice and the coffee is just what you need.
3 shots over ice. I recommend it, and this is why. Because if you're getting it as shots, the espresso shots, then the bean is exposed to the water for as little time as possible, and that means that you're getting the early essential oils released from the bean. And then when you drop that right on the ice, you kind of solidify those oils, not so much that you can look at them and be like, oh, there's fat in my coffee, but just enough that your palate is able to better express them, and
Right.
you'll get a deeper flavor out of that immediate icing of the espresso. It's just awesome. If you like a good strong black coffee, then just once you have to try a couple of shots of espresso straight over ice.
I gotta try it right tomorrow, really. For sure.
Yeah. Not everybody drinks it like that out here. Usually, though, you know, people are getting their coffee is kind of the coffee with all the stuff in it. The 1,000 calorie. It's got all kinds of cream and all kinds of flavoring in it and all that.
I know to even put sugar in it. Just like it more bitter as it is, natural. But I will try your solution for sure tomorrow morning. Now it's too late here, but tomorrow morning I will go for your solution.
Oh yes, too late for coffee.
Yeah, no, now here is actually what's the time? 1 in the morning. So
What in the morning? My
Yeah.
goodness. Of all the times that you had to pick.
yeah, I miscalculate the different time frame.
So we get that all the time from developers. We get, hey, why do you give us the time in your time and not our time? And this is why. Because if you guys make a mistake doing the calculation, imagine if I did the calculation all the time for everybody. There's a statistical fault point, right? Because every time a calculation is made by an imperfect machine, which would be me or fuzzy logic, you have that opportunity for a fault point that creates the statistical anomaly. And the statistical anomaly in this case would be me. And I am so often the statistical anomaly that if I was such more, then I would cease to be the anomaly and I would be the rule, and that's not fair at all. So it's not my place in the universe. You came very close, Red.
Yeah.
You came very close. So perhaps the most important question we'll save for a moment. What we're going to ask right now is, if this goes to Steam Greenlight and all the wonderful things happen with it that you're talking about, will we also get achievements and or Steam cards?
Absolutely. We are working on achievements. Few are already implemented in this video. In this early version. Obviously, once we know for sure we will get greenlit, we will try to add as much as we can features that will make Steam users happy. Of course.
Excellent.
That's really our goal. We really want to get greenlit, not just because for obvious economic reasons, but also because it's a way for us to be pushed to add as much as we can to the game, and we hope to get released as soon as possible. Also because in January we are gonna showcase the game to the PAX South.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and we would like to show the guys, the visitors, as much as we can, obviously. So let's hope to get greenlit as quick as possible. That's it.
Well, we really hope to see you at PAX in Seattle when it, comes. We have been at PAX almost every year since PAX started. I was in college at the time when PAX was starting for game development. Actually, game programming. I have a degree in game and simulation programming with a minor in design.
Yes!
And PAX started as a show when I was doing that, so that was kind of an awesome time, and we've been at PAX ever since then, except for 1 year, which was Red's fault. Red got in so much trouble he wasn't allowed to go to PAX, and I didn't go to PAX myself in solidarity, even though he was kind of a jerk. But, what are you gonna do? So, perhaps the most important question that we ever ask in any interview is this. What's your favorite pie?
Pardon? I didn't hear you, sorry.
Red, pull up, dude.
Okay.
What's your favorite pie?
Play?
Pie. Excuse
Pie.
me, pie, yeah.
Pie, sorry. Sweet or savory?
Whatever is your favorite, because we've found out so much about pie. We have been so we've supported like 50 titles so far, folks, and that's spread across almost 50 countries, I swear. And we've interviewed not all 50, really, to be completely honest. I think we've interviewed, I don't know, a fourth of those or whatever, and already we know so much about pie. Our whole perspective of the universe has changed. So whatever, what is your favorite?
I had to pick something with chocolate.
Something with chocolate.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything with chocolate is fine.
Everything with chocolate is fine. That is a great response.
Good.
Go ahead.
If somebody wanna bring something with chocolate at PAX, it'd be more than welcome to be my guest.
I love you guys out there. I love you guys. You're so awesome. You support the channel and you support the games, but don't bring me any food that you cooked because of the last time and the roofies and the waking up on the hotel floor slimy. I'm never eating anything you make me again.
I already heard the story so well.
Oh man, I tell you're going down as you pass out and fall sideways out of your chair and the table passes your vision. You mumble as loud as you can, "I'm a married man," but still they do you that way. But I don't know. I put them in there myself, so I guess that's my fault too. What are you gonna do?
A man's got to do what a man's got to do.
Yeah, he does, or whatever. But anyhow, power jump. I think I missed a question, and I may be remiss, or I have really bad short-term memory loss, which is possible. So, forgive me if I have asked this and the game mesmerized me, but what was the first game that you fell in love with that made you a gamer?
You didn't ask me yet.
Good.
The very first game I fell in love was a very... Pardon?
Nothing.
Was a game on the Commodore Amiga, really long time ago when I was a young guy, called The Secret of Monkey Island.
The Secret of Monkey Island rocks.
Yeah,
I think that's actually on Steam.
Yeah, breakthrough. Was really a breakthrough for me. Like it's something that it really hooked me up. I've been playing for ages, even when I couldn't because my mother was hiding away the computer. I think because of that I lost my degree. For the hour I spent in front of the computer. I was really obsessed.
Yes, well, you know, it's that fire that gets lit inside some of us that I think if parents in the 80s had any idea what it was going to be like in 20 or 30 years, maybe they would have helped light that fire a little better instead of trying to quench it. Just saying, Mom and Dad. And if there's some mom and dads out there that watch our show and your kid won't get his nose out of the video games, then first of all, if he doesn't do his homework, erase his save files.
Happened to me.
Yep, Red lost Pokemon, Red lost Halo, Red lost a couple of saves over the years. And first of all, do that to make them do their homework. And second of all, get them hooked up with programming, get them hooked up with development, get them to do something more than play the games.
Yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
I think that it's very important as a parent to, if they play, also to make them understand the creative part of the video game, like the programming or the art or whatever it is, whatever is behind the development of the game. And that can be very constructive for a kid. That's my take.
Even a level editor is a powerful thing, and if you're a parent and you're watching this and you don't know what a level editor is, make your kid tell you. And if you're a kid watching this, check out a level editor and start being a little creative, man. A lot of our shows are creative things. We're actually making a game as one of our series, and we're being pretty ambitious about it. It's, you know, the crazy 3D MMO. I don't even want to think about it. Can never do it on my own. We're gonna need a staff, so we're gonna need community support to do something like that. And you guys, you start doing the level editing, you start poking around with some programming tutorials, and maybe you discover that you can be a part of that kind of community project, or you go off on your own and make your own game. I was an auto mechanic and a jack of all trades most of my life. I had no idea that I could ever be a programmer until my 30s when I retrained. So
I agree. I agree on every single word. And is the
go ahead.
The one of the biggest business right now, if you think about. So why not?
Well, and there's this to be considered.
Absolutely.
On my way out of school, one of my professors, a man that I respect with a sincere depth, said that it was a real shame that myself and my cohort were learning to make video games because we knew enough math and enough programming to send a spacecraft to another planet. And that's a thing to think about. This hobby leads you places. I know math on the other side of physics. I know discrete mathematics. I know chaos theory. These are things that I was exposed to because I got a degree to make video games. But video games and simulations are the same thing. And to make a simulation or to make a video game, you have to know physics and you have to know a lot about the world in general. And also, that's another, if you want to design a video game and make a video game, make sure that you're not locking yourself away in your room and you're just playing. You have to get out and you have to live and be a part of the world, because if you don't know how the world works, you can never create your own worlds in games.
Yeah, that's the negative part. That needs to be controlled somehow. Can be addictive. and I know many people, many gamers as well, that they create their own world, their own world around games, and that's absolutely not good.
Part of the degree that I took involved psychology, called motivational leadership, and then some other psychology that examined the concepts of addiction and how video games are addictive. And you know, it's a reality that they stimulate some of the same neural receptors, some of the reward centers.
In your nervous center. It's the same, like we get addicted to sweet things or
Yep.
or Coke. Coke, I mean cola, Diet Coke.
Yeah. Well, either one. Either one.
Yeah,
you know?
even dope in a certain point.
Yeah. We got a pretty wide audience. A couple of them are probably jumping up on their chair going, yeah, and then a couple of them are probably going, yeah. You know who you are. No shame, brother. You know who you are.
I was really meaning Coke in the sense of Diet Coke.
Oh, I know. We had to go to a dark place there. Look at the
I'm
level
addicted
we're
to.
playing. There's lava and fire and stuff. How could we not go to a dark place?
Yeah, it's getting pretty warm over there for Red.
Yeah, this is really, you know, I the background environments have been quite impressive. So I didn't get a role breakdown. You did the design and some of the code, or all of the code?
All of the code.
All of the code, and then you have an artist and
And,
who's the team? What's the team breakdown? Give us shout outs for everybody.
Of course. Okay. The lead artist is Travis from Raven Eye Studio in Chicago
Cool.
or Michigan. Then the web part, the web design and promotion, this kind of stuff is due to Filippo from Italy. But he lives here in Curacao. And then for marketing, PR, and this kind of stuff,
We love marketing.
there's Beef Jack from England, and me for just coding and music and level design.
Excellent. And you guys came together in April. You were mentioning.
Yeah.
You just kind of reached out to everybody? I got entranced by the game.
Yeah, because the studio is called Solo Web, is our studio, is our company, where Philippe and myself are working for, and we are also co-founders. And then we reached out the other people when we saw that there was potential in the project. Obviously, we couldn't realize it all ourselves, at least we weren't able. And so I was really looking for a graphic artist that wasn't just an employee, but that it was part of the project.
Nice.
And we found Travis, who was an incredible addition to the project. Really, without him, not just because of the great graphics he's able to do, but also because he's a gamer and he's a good. It's really good to have him on board. So it's part of the team 100%.
Absolutely a great project. It's really been a great play. I'm not sure when I can talk Red into another Red Pepper challenge.
Never.
But if it ever happens again, this is definitely a title that I want to put on the list of considerables, because I think some peppers can be eaten over this title, Red. So what the Red Pepper Challenge is, the Hot Pepper Challenge, is we have these peppers that are a little bit hotter than jalapeno. They're not quite habanero. And in this game, every time you died, you would have to eat a hot pepper.
Wow, then it's gonna be an hard quest.
Yeah, well, you do it up to 10. You do it up to 10. And then you maybe
Oh my gosh.
maybe we do something like we'd pick up to level 10 and up to 10 peppers.
Because as you can see, you die a lot.
Yeah, you do. You do. I don't know how much I died in the first 10 levels though.
A lot of playtesters told
Through
me.
the tutorial,
Okay.
I guess. How about this? Up to 10 peppers through the tutorial. Do you think, Red?
Yeah.
Ah!
But
It's
I'm
a
not
hot pepper challenge, folks.
We didn't
Watch
take on it.
this week for a hot pepper challenge. Do you mind? Do you mind if we do this, Ivano?
Of course, I'm more than happy. I would take part.
A hot pepper challenge this week. I'll get a schedule for it coming up. We'll talk to Ivano. I think Red goes back to school soon, so we'll figure it all out. We'll get it all figured out. We'll do the hot pepper challenge, the tutorial, up to 10 peppers.
Okay. Okay.
Great. It's been an absolute pleasure supporting the game. Folks in the audience, I think that the game deserves to have your
Oh, come
attention.
on.
It's very well done. There's polish, there's beauty, there's a drive to keep doing what you do, and you know, we'll be featuring this game again. Go on Steam Greenlight. Give this game a future. It deserves it. Thanks so much for joining us, Ivano. Thanks so much
I'm finishing this level.
for joining us, folks. I gotta roll the. I gotta roll
You
the
got me
music.
stuck running into the lava.
Thanks so much for joining us, folks. Comment, like, subscribe, participate. Always remember to share. Do the important stuff that keeps this show going and this channel growing. And we'll see you next time. And next time will be in 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for an hour of The Wolf Among Us. We'll see you then. Thanks again for joining us, Ivano. The game is great.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity, and hi to all your fans.
See ya.
See you. Thank you. Thank you again.